As 2025 comes to a close, CNBC's Alex Sherman spoke with 16 top executives across media, sports, and entertainment who made some pretty bold industry predictions for 2026. Joining us right now with some of those calls is Alex Sherman, CNBC's media and sports reporter. I always love when you do this. So what would you say is the most provocative, outrageous, over-the-top thing that could actually come true?
Yeah, so look, these people that I speak to, these are top of the food chain executives. So it's always interesting to me to hear what they say anonymously, what they would never say publicly. I would say the one that comes to mind is Apple buying our parent company for 2 more weeks, NBC Universal. The Apple buys Disney thing has been out there for many years. I feel like that has been a prediction in the past. This is the 5th year that I'm doing this. Maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those years, Apple buys Disney. That one has fallen off for whatever reason, and it has been replaced by NBC Universal, I think because the current thinking is that it's clear Brian Roberts was in the market to do something with Warner Brothers Discovery. Right. That looks like it's not going to happen. Netflix and Paramount's bidding war for Warner Brothers Discovery has set a new multiple, potentially, for traditional media assets, and maybe now would be the time if Brian Roberts decided, you know, there's just not really a deal out there for me where I can control the asset. Maybe it's time for me to take advantage of the heightened multiple and actually sell.
Smaller bite at the apple.
Would Apple want it? Would Apple want it?
Well, look, I think this executive told me that Apple wants in to the TV industry. He's a well plugged-in executive. Apple hasn't really said we're looking for bulking up in terms of an acquisition. They've always been similar to Netflix, a builder, not a buyer. Right. It is that long thing where, you know, the largest traditional acquisition to date, I think, is still the Beats acquisition for Apple, which was $3 billion for a multi-trillion-dollar company. So these answers, however, are always no, no, no until they're yes, just like Netflix finally did a deal. Maybe it's Apple's turn. Maybe, look, strategically, if Apple wants to be in the TV business, it would behoove them to gain a lot of assets, particularly they've shown an interest in sports. Apple has had trouble advancing in this industry because their streaming service is sort of the low man on the totem pole. And whenever you have a prized media asset, you always want to go to who's going to give me the biggest reach, who's going to give me the most viewers. And Apple has the least amount of viewers right now. That's not the Apple way. So maybe they take the leap and they actually buy a bigger library of programming and a lot of sports rights.
By the way, Comcast was the biggest gainer in the S&P 500, I think, 2 days ago. It was up by 5.8% or something. What happened? What was that?
Well, I think there's probably several different things going on. One may be this multiple leap that I'm talking about of NBC, where suddenly the media assets within Comcast are now valued at a higher level. It's also possible that investors are like, thank God you're not in a giant bidding war with Paramount and Netflix over the Warner Brothers Discovery assets. The interesting thing there, though, is I do attribute that leap probably to the media side of the business, where Comcast has long traded actually on the broadband internet side of the business. Maybe we will see a flip a little bit in 2026 where the media assets are actually valued high enough that it actually affects the stock price positively.